Local community groups, including the Indigenous Youth Agency, are coming together trying to put a stop to an elevated portion of the LRT that is slated to run through the Mount Dennis area here. Protesters say that the Crosstown West extension would destroy valuable parkland and clear-cut urban forests.
The trees that they're planning to cut down is monstrous.
Tunnel the LRT. That was the message here today as protesters gathered near Parkland in the Jane and Eglinton area, condemning the government's plan to elevate the Crosstown West extension. While Metrolink says for every tree cut down, 1 to 50 will be planted in its place, community groups say this design will destroy an essential ecosystem.
This is a wildlife corridor and a wildlife highway connecting all of this green space for 1.5 kilometers east in this direction. That will entirely be removed by the elevated guideway that Metrolinx is proposing.
The extension will run 9.2 kilometers from the future Mount Dennis station to Runforth Drive, creating continuous rapid transit from Scarborough through Midtown Toronto and into Mississauga. While most of it will run underground, the light blue line on this map shows that a stretch will be elevated.
For our kids and for our residents, this urban forest is a natural flood protector, it's a sound barrier, and it's a natural cooler for our parks. It's also home to species that are endangered and at risk.
And Cynthia Bell with the Nagbe Indigenous Youth Agency says they recently acquired 2 acres of land from the city and the TRCA to practice their culture, and now that's in jeopardy.
With 24/7 trains going back and forth, it'll disrupt our ceremonies, and it will also disrupt the environment as far as our relatives, the plants, the animals, the trees, everything that currently is living on in this area.
Metrolinx tells CityNews the area between Scarlett Road and Jane Street is an identified floodplain zone that has experienced historic levels of flooding over the years, and tunneling the extension under the Humber River would be more complex, more time-consuming, and more disruptive for the community in comparison to an elevated option.
They have proven to us that the best environmental impact is to go underground. There is no other option, and this is why we're here today.
Now, the groups out here protesting today say that they fully support transit expansion here in the city of Toronto, but they want it done in a sensitive and responsible way. Shauna Hunt, City News.